Hello and welcome to Learning Business Central with Infusion Solutions. My name is Allison Ferris and I'm a software consultant here at Infusion. To tell you a little bit about Infusion, we've been in the Microsoft channel for over 20 years now. We're located in Knoxville, Tennessee, and we specialize in creative solutions and integrations within the Microsoft stack. We have customers located throughout the U.S. in a variety of industries. We specialize in distribution, not-for-profit, higher education, healthcare, and we have a tailored solution for the wine and spirits industry. We offer consulting services on business processes, integration services, Power Platform development, Dynamics GP support, and Business Central implementation, development, and support. To tell you a little bit about me, my name is Allison Ferris once again, and I'm a software consultant. I'm also a certified Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central functional consultant, and I've been with Infusion for close to a year and a half now, but I've been in the accounting field for over 25 years. I have 3 children, and I recently moved to Tennessee from New York. An interesting fact about me is I've recently been learning to kayak since I live near the lake here, and it's a great place to do so. Customer inquiry and reports in Business Central. I'm going to go over some inquiries we can do on customers to show details of their transactions and balances and their accounts receivable reporting. To do that, I'm going to go into my customer list here from the navigation bar. And once I'm in my customer list, I can do some good inquiry right from here. I can look at any of these customers. I can see their balances, the balance due, their sales, payments, and I can click into these and drill in. And this gives me everything that makes up that sales number. And if I want to pull up one of those invoices, I can just click and I can get right into the original document here and see all the details of it. I can also go up to my customer menu here and I can look at ledger entries, which will show me all entries that have been posted, documents, payments, reminders, all their invoices for this customer, all the transactions. I could also take a look at any emails that I've sent to a customer from here. I can open up the email, see what was in the body of it. I can see the attachment and open that if I'd like to. I can go in here under Related, and I can see the bank accounts for the customer, their ship-to addresses. I can look at any issued reminders that have been sent out to the customer for overdue balances, and I'm able to open those right up and see the actual reminder that was sent. Another really great inquiry tool is from my customer ledger entries. I can use the Analyze feature in Business Central, and that's a really nice feature. It's kind of like an online reporting tool where you don't have to actually produce a report and print it out or format a report. You can just do quite a bit of drilling in and analyzing by just slicing and dicing your data right on this screen. So once I'm in Analyze mode, you see it opens a whole new, a different layout of the window for the customer ledger entries. And right now it's filtered on the School of Fine Art because I had that selected here. But if I take the filter off, now my list here includes other customers as well. You can see it changed. I've got Tray Research here as well. So when I'm in Analyze mode now, I've got all of my customers here in the column. I've got the sum of their invoice amounts and the remaining amounts for each of those. And when I drill in, I get the document numbers here by customer name with each of the different invoices, reminders, each document separately with that same drill in. And now, in addition to this layout, I can turn this into pivot mode. And it'll now pivot this data. I've got this set up nicely to have my customers here down the rows. And in my columns, I've set it up to do monthly by year. So you can see we've got the January amount and the amount remaining, the February amount and the amount remaining. So you can do a lot of analysis right here just from the customer ledger entries, where maybe you don't need to go to the extent of producing a report. You can just get the data and the numbers you're looking for right from this view. And I can hide this so I have more real estate here on the page to see more data. And I can just toggle this and go right back to my ledger entry in the normal format just by clicking the button. Another thing that's really powerful in Business Central is that everything can be sent to open in Excel or edit in Excel. So any of these inquiries or reports that you do, that you produce, can always be sent to Excel for additional formatting and any other kind of calculations you may want to do on the data. If I'm in a particular customer, I can do some inquiry here, look at the statistics for the customer. Once again, I'll drill in here where there's the blue color on the figures. And a really nice table of data, some totals here by period and year. Now I'm going to show some reports that we can do. And over on my action bar under Reports, Finance Reports, you go to the Customer Balance to Date report first. This is a really nice report because I can choose a date, an ending date. Say I want to go back to the end of August, and I want to see what all my customers owed as of that date. I can really easily pull that up. In an instant, I get a nice report, really clean, showing balances as of 8/31 and all the items that make up the balances. That's really handy. I can also produce a detailed trial balance for my customer. I'm going to choose a customer here. I'm going to say, so I'm going to enter my beginning date, and then the two dots indicate through, and then I can put in the ending date that I want to use for my range. For the first quarter, I want to see the detail. And here it is. A nice trial balance detail showing all the invoices and payments with their document numbers and due dates here, the total balance, the remaining amount due on each item. So these three are the open invoices that make up the total that's due. That's nice for reconciling with the customer or for providing for audit backup. And I'm also going to show an aged accounts receivable report. Aged as of date is defaulting to my work date in Business Central that I have my session set to. But I want to age this. I want to run it as of the end of the first quarter, the end of March. And it's going to be aged by the due date. And the aging period is 30 days for each bucket. And I'm only going to filter out, I only want to show customers on this report if they have an item that's at least 45 days old. However, if the customer meets that filter criteria of 45 days on any of their items, I want to show all of their transactions on this report, not just those that are 45 days old. I zoom into this, looks like I have 2 customers that have items 45 days and older. And you can see that they do have balances here that fall into that 31 to 60 day category. But it's also showing their up to 30 days and current balance portions as well. So that's a nice aging report. One other report we can run here from the customer list is a customer payment receipt. If one of my customers made a payment and they request a receipt from us. I know I posted some payments from this customer today on the work date. And these are in a really nice clean format of receipt. It's a very official form. It's got the invoice date it was applied to, the total payment amount, if we had given any discount or had a payment tolerance for it, that would show here as well. Complete payment receipt details available and ready to send out should we need to. And a payment receipt or any report can be sent out to a customer via email. And that's as simple as sending it to a schedule, PDF is the format I'd like. And it's going to go to my report inbox, which is on my Roll Center home screen here. All the way at the bottom, if I scroll down, there it is, the cash applied that I just produced. And here it is as a PDF. I can download it, print it, and I can share that. I can open it in Excel. When I say share, it gets copied to my OneDrive. And here I can just set up my settings, send it to who I want to send it to, add a message, and send that off. And it sent me this email. And a file was shared with me. Here's the cash applied report. That's the message I typed in. There's the report. And it opens it right up for me. It's a really simple way to produce and send out reports to customers or anyone else you may want to share them with. I'm going to go into one of my customers here in particular and open up their customer card. There's some additional reporting we can do from here. If I need to send off a statement for this customer, I can quickly do that right from the card. I want to do it for the month of March. It's going to show an overdue entry section and an aging section on the report. On the statement, I should say. And when I download that, here it is, a preview of this statement. And this, it can be saved to file, sent to printer, or based on my document sending profiles, it could be emailed out to the email I have. for receiving statements at the customer. It shows my balance due here, my past due items, and it's got the aging by 30-day bucket at the bottom as I asked for in my setup, my report selections. And just to actually show you how the statement gets emailed to a customer, I'm going to choose a customer that I know is set up. And I'll show you this as well. Under the customer menu in my document layouts, I know this customer here is set up for their statements to be sent to my email address. So that's why I'm choosing this one, because I know the statement is going to come to me, so I can open that up and show that to you when it arrives in my inbox. I'm going to do a report here for this customer, produce the statement. It's got all my settings already because those are retained. And it's report output for email. So I can go ahead and click OK, and that will send it out. And I go into my Outlook, and it's just arriving here. And this is the email that I set up for my statement. I can set the body of this email to say anything I'd like for a message to the customer. And then the statement report is attached here for the period I specified. So that's what that looks like when you actually send out a customer statement. I'll go back into my School of Fine Art customer. I can also look at the account detail for this customer. I'm going to say I want to look at it for the first quarter, 1/1/23 through 3/31/23. I'm going to preview that. And this is really nice because it shows me my account detail, similar to the detailed trial balance, a little bit more of an accounting format. It's got my dates and invoices and payments, full activity, along with a running balance here, and the net change in debit and credit. And it shows me here my ending balance as of 3/31. But this column nicely is telling me if these are open items as of today. So this yes here on the 16,000 and the 19,000, that means these are the two that are still due to me. The rest have since been paid since March. If I get a call from a customer and they want to know what's open on their account, I can really quickly pull up an open entries report as of today or as of the work day. I can change it to today if I want to, really easily if I was working in a prior day for month end or something, but I want a right up to date report. I can set it to today, and this is what's open. These are the open invoices as of right now for this customer. So if they're on the phone, I can pull this right up. I can easily email it over. That's really handy to have and really fast to pull up. And lastly, there's one other report I would like to show, and that is a cash applied report. When doing research, if we ever need to quickly go back and see how payments were applied to our invoices, we can do that from this report. On my posting date, the work date for today, these are the payments that I took in and what invoices they were applied to. That's for just this customer. So I see all the applied details here. No need to go in and research that one by one. I'll go back out of my customer card here and back to my Roll Center home screen. And those are just some nice, simple inquiries and reporting we can do on customers in Business Central. You can also refer to the customer list training video for some more information on customer inquiry and reporting. If you have any questions, would like more information, or next steps to see how Business Central can help your organization, please send us an email at info@infusion.com or give us a call at 865-688-3434 or visit our website, infusion.com. Thank you for watching.